Good afternoon. It's Wednesday. It's the day that the Pope is in town. It's also Yom Kippur. So we're going to go over the picks from last week today, a day
For the
early.
Pope.
We're going to go over the picks from last week. And we're not doing that great. Jacob was only 6-10. Owen was only 6-10. I was 8-8. Versus the spread, Jacob did very well at 10-5-1. Owen again was a loser. We're gonna go over to this week real quickly. We're not gonna dally. We're not gonna dilly-dally on this. We're just gonna leave it up here. Owen, adjust the camera over as I go over. Jacob, come on over here. Does it look good, Owen? All right, Owen's coming in the screen. Let's go right to the picks right off the bat. Skins at New York. Skins are 3.5-point underdogs. Jacob, who do you like?
I know the Redskins had a big win last week, but the fact they're winning, they have a Thursday night game at New York. Yeah, I am going to have to go with the Giants.
Okay.
31-25. An odd score.
G-Man. Okay.
And I like the Giants 24-17.
All right. Well, you know what? I can't see the Redskins winning this game either. I'm going to have to say Giants. All right. Next game, Atlanta at Dallas. Dallas is favored by 2. Atlanta's favored by 2.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Atlanta's favored by 2. What do you think of this game, Jacob?
I honestly think this is going to be a great game because it's against two good teams. I can see why Atlanta's favored because Tony Romo had the injury.
Yeah.
Though the Cowboys may seem outmatched, I'm going to predict a thriller. Atlanta will win 30-27.
30-27. Atlanta. Okay.
I think Atlanta as well, 21-20.
21-20. Atlanta. What's Atlanta's record, Owen?
2-0 against the NFC East.
I'm going to pick the Cowboys.
Is Tony Romo going to throw a game-winning touchdown with Des Bryant?
No, they don't got their players, but I'm going to pick the Cowboys at home. All right, next game. Colts, 3.5-point favorites at Tennessee Titans. Jacob, what do you think?
I think the Colts might actually win this one.
Okay.
Let's go with 24-20.
Okay.
I think the Colts will win 28-13.
28-13. Make sure you come in the camera, Owen. Colts. Nice. 28-13. I'm gonna have to pick. What's Tennessee's record, Owen?
They're 1-1.
1-1, huh? I'm gonna have to pick the Colts too. Okay, Raiders. Raiders are 3.5-point underdogs versus the Cleveland Browns at Cleveland.
14-10 Cleveland.
Okay, very quickly.
And I'll be pretty similar, 16-10 Browns.
All right, I gotta go for a higher score than those two guys. But having said that, I'm gonna pick the Raiders. I don't think Johnny Manziel can do it 2 weeks in a row. All right, Cincinnati. 2.5-point underdogs at Baltimore. Tough game.
I think, well, the Bengals 2-0. I think they are, and the Ravens are 0-2. I actually am going to pick Baltimore
Yeah.
to win
Yeah.
23-20 overtime.
23-20.
Overtime.
Okay, fine. OT.
And I think the Bengals will win 26-23.
Bengals. I'm gonna pick the Bengals.
You said
Bengals.
B for Baltimore,
I'm
they
gonna
said
have to go.
Just do like something like BA or BE.
Hold on. I'm just gonna do Sin.
I
Okay.
said Sin also.
You said Sin?
That's right.
I apologize. All right, next game, Jaguars. 13.5-point underdogs at Patriots.
This will be a runaway.
Yeah,
34-17 New England.
okay.
And I'm gonna be pretty close. I'm gonna say 31-17.
So, okay, you both are picking the Patriots versus the spread. And I will take the points. And I will take Jaguar. I think the Jaguars will cover the spread, but lose. All right, New Orleans. 3-point underdogs at Panthers.
I actually see the Panthers winning.
Okay, I picked the Panthers too, by the way. I'm gonna pick Panthers. Go, what do you got? Owen? Jacob, you have a score though?
I have a score.
Okay, what's the score?
I'm going to go with 30-24 Carolina.
Okay. Owen?
I think 17-13 Carolina.
All right, we all picked the Panthers in that game. Eagles are 2.5-point dogs at the Jets. The battle of the green teams. I'll go first on this one. I'm going to take the Jets. I think the Jets are for real. I think the Eagles are losing it. Jets. What do you got?
Well, I would want the Jets to win. I actually think the Eagles are going to win.
Score.
The Eagles, I think, will win 23-21.
Okay, 1 second, I made a mistake. 23-21 Eagles. That means, Jacob, that you were picking the Jets against the spread.
Oh.
Okay, go on, Owen.
I will say the Eagles will win it 27-24.
Okay, that means you're taking the Eagles versus the spread. So, Jacob, you have the Jets. But I
have the Eagles
you
winning.
have the Eagles winning, but the Jets covering. Bucks, 6.5-point dogs at Texas, at Houston.
That is hard to believe.
You think, why is it hard to believe, Jacob?
Because Houston's 0-2 and Bucks are 1-1, but I mean Tampa. But I don't think I think Houston's going to win.
Right.
I'm going to put down 24-17.
How many points is that? That's 7 points.
Yes.
That means you're picking the Texans.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say 21-17 Texans, which means the Bucks win versus the spread.
Okay, so you're picking the Bucks versus spread. It's Bucks versus
You should write Jets for
spread.
Jacob's pick as well.
That's the Jets versus spread. And I'm going to pick the Bucks to beat that. I'm taking the points. Taking the points, guys. I like the points. San Diego, 2.5-point dogs at Minnesota. I'm going to start off with that. I think Minnesota can play. I'm taking Minnesota. Go ahead, Owen.
I think both teams can play since they're NFL teams.
Yeah, well, that's obvious. Owen, come on in. You're probably out of the camera, but go on.
I'll take the Chargers to win the game 28-26.
That's my place.
Okay, so Owen's taking San Diego. Jacob?
Apparently the last 2 games the home team has won, and there's been like 100-yard touchdown each time.
What are you talking about? The last 2 games, San Diego versus Minnesota?
Yes. There was in 2007, Cromartie had a 109-yard touchdown and a missed field goal, although the Chargers lost. And the Minnesota Vikings had a 100-yard kickoff return to open up the 2011 season against the Chargers. Both those teams actually lost those games. I'm actually going to go with Minnesota 27-17 with a big play. With someone making some big play.
Okay. All right. Pittsburgh, -1. Pittsburgh is favored at St. Louis. What do you got, Jacob?
I'm going to go 27-24 Steelers.
I think the Rams' offense continues to sputter, and the Steelers win 17-9.
I like it. And I also will take the Steelers versus the spread. 49ers are 6-point dogs at the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona are looking good. What do you got, Jacob?
I'm going to go with Arizona 31-13.
I think it'll be much closer, 34-31, which means 49ers win versus the spread.
Oh, wow. Hold on. 34, 31, and it's going to be Arizona. That's San Fran versus the spread.
Right.
All right. Well, guess what? I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals. I don't think San Francisco can play well 2 weeks in a row. They played well last week, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they can play well 2 weeks in a row.
They played well week 1, not week 2.
Oh, okay. I'm going to take it. I still take Arizona. Bills, 2.5-point dogs at Miami. This is a tough game.
So Dolphins are favored.
Dolphins are favored by 2.5.
I'm actually going to take the Bills. I think Rex Ryan and the Bills are actually can play.
Okay.
I'm going to take it 34-31.
Wow.
I'll say 20-17 Bills.
Wow. I'm going to take the Dolphins. All right. Bears, 14.5-point underdogs at Seattle Seahawks.
The 0-2 Seahawks.
At the 0-2 Seahawks. Can the Bears cover that spread? Jacob, what do you think?
I'm going to think that the Seahawks will win.
Mm-hmm.
They will cover the spread barely.
Mm-hmm.
34-19.
Okay.
I think Seahawks win at 28-20, which means Bears versus the spread.
I also going to take the Bears versus the spread. Give me the points. Give me the points with the road dog. Denver, -3, favorite at Lions.
This is going to be my upset pick of the week.
Yeah.
Detroit's had a good history this day, September 27th. Let us not forget September 27th, 6 years ago, the Redskins had an awful loss when they broke the Lions' 19-game losing streak
Okay.
at Detroit.
All right.
With that being said, in a day in Detroit history,
Okay.
and the fact that Detroit's also killed Denver the last couple of times, I'm actually going to go a Lions victory.
Okay.
I'm going to say 27-20.
27-20 Lions. Good reasoning. Go ahead, Owen.
I will go with Denver 24-16.
24-16 Denver. I'll take the Lions. Lastly, KC, Kansas City is 6.5-point dogs at Green Bay. I think KC is pretty good, but they're underdogs by 6.5 points. What do you got, Jacob?
I'm going to take Green Bay with Kansas City. I'm going to take Green Bay, but Kansas City versus the spread.
Okay, what's
35-31.
high scoring?
Yeah.
That's KC versus.
I don't think Green Bay
I
can
like-
lose since that Green Bay.
I like the Packers pretty easily, 35-21.
That's what I picked last week for Green Bay.
And I also take the Pack at home on Monday night. They have a very good record. All right, guys, that's it for this week. We'll see how we do. Hopefully, we're going to start seeing some trends here. Owen, how's it look?
Looks good.
We're still going. You got it on the screen, right, Jacob? You want to take a picture of it?
Are we good?
We're good.
Are we?
When Jacob was